Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith for Smiths in the Black here at T3 Live, and we got our nice consolidation day for the old Spideroo hanging around the top of the triangle. We opened at 145.85, that's the opening of the week, and really going to keep an eye on how this triangle plays out. If we look at the 60, you'll see something like this. Gaps down. Now you see, even if it starts to rally, want to see how it acts against that line. It would still be up, for the month and the week, but we're watching that. And QQQ here, the big triangle here, drops off, forms a smaller one in here, slight higher highs, closes inside. We'll see how it gets out of there. So it's fairly quiet, and so that gives us a lot of inside days to keep an eye on. And so what we always look for is, where the concentration is at. So if we go to financials, a lot of them there. Wells Fargo, inside day there. We've got Morgan Stanley, MetLife, U.S. Bank. So I'll get that list to you. So we've got a lot of concentration in the financials. Goldman Sachs, another one here. Trying to see if that's momentum hammer inside and can keep going. Outside of that, we've got in the transports, the rails all inside. Norfolk Southern's inside. Union Pac's inside. And CSX. Testing the topo triangle inside CSX. We also got Big Boy Goog going inside here. And if we look at the metals, we're going inside for gold and silver. And that's important because what I talked about in the weekend letter is possible reversal strategies, which kicked in a little bit here. If you look at RGLD, daily shooting star closing at the lows, and that weekly inside week, taking that out. So we start to see gold and silver start to tank there. AEM's another one here that took it out today. Reversal strategy on the downside. Outside of that, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Well, that might just be about it. There's a lot of those gold names were inside, ABX, stuff like that. You can look through that stuff. I talked about the triangle and silver Wheaton. Here, should we start to see silver tank, take that inside day out, that triangle's now in jeopardy down there. Well, we did see also in the financial Citicorp, still hanging near the highs, potential momentum hammer. And even Aflac, that was on the weekly sell, comes back and hammers, and I talked about that during the day. Always want to be careful into new lows after big new highs, possible triangle style into here. And in a couple of the techie names, CRM comes back and hammers up, and so does Rax. And I'm going to keep it there fairly brief. Like I said, we're still trying to consolidate, figure out which way this triangle is going to go. We've got some inside also. Here's a few more to keep an eye on. Mosaic, still hanging pretty tough there. And then the energies, Baker Hughes, NOV, monthly hammer, and inside, and EOG going inside. So we're going to keep watching this daily SPY, how this consolidation plays out as far as the that 60-minute triangle, and the smaller ones too. If you look at the 5-minute, see that well defined there. Keep an eye on that as well, and that'll help. So pretty much a doji day for the SPY, and so be watching those financials, certainly those metals, the rails, and yeah, that's going to do it. So, all right, I'm Rob Smith. I'm going to be off the desk tomorrow. I will be back on Wednesday. There may or may not be a video tomorrow, so usually there probably is. So another thing to remember that's going to be important here, we're opening as an inside week, and that means, since we didn't have very many, that there's a whole bunch of inside weeks that could be coming up here, and still did have a few. So let's keep an eye on these here too as well, because we want as many actionable signals as possible. Coach still inside. Hasbro, Mattel, and Taylor right there is trying to come above. So keep an eye on that as well. I always like to try and get out of here, but I always have plenty to talk about. Well, let's just leave it right there. All right, I'm Rob Smith. Everybody have a good tomorrow. See you Wednesday or tomorrow night.